Warning! The first story in today's episode contains dark subject matter, as here we have the independent Japanese VTuber Nerissa, formerly Taran Mikoshi of React. That being a major VTuber agency, Taran Mikoshi having debuted 2 years ago in August of 2022 and monetized in November of 2022, described as a girl who loves summer, the sea, and dancing. She started streaming because she wanted a friend to play with. Her charming smile embodies innocence, and she puts her all into everything she does. Is there a secret behind her bright and cheerful appearance? That was until February 1st of 2024. React sending out this notice regarding Mikoshi Taran, this unfortunately being a termination notice, stating we have been demanding improvement from the person in question on several occasions, but due to the violation of the contract, we have come to terminate the contract with this person. Taran Mikoshi's content then being wiped from her YouTube channel, along with her Twitter account being locked down. And while some of her content is still available on YouTube, the talent behind that VTuber would go on to become further independent as Nerissa, streaming on various platforms including twitcasting.tv, that all being until the morning of June 19th in Japan, sending out this series of tweets, reading quote-unquote past appeared in red letters, just a little longer. There's really no one at the train station right now. When I normally go to lessons, there are so many, but this is really the end. And lastly, a bird came to see me off. This account having since gone totally silent, as the next day this story would be reported, reading fatal accident on the Cebu line. Woman dies hit by a limited express. Tragedy on the tracks near the station after 10 a.m. Operation suspended for an hour. The identity of the woman, an unemployed 21-year-old who lived nearby, has been identified. Reading further, at around 10:10 a.m. on June 19th, an unemployed woman, age 21, from Hano City was on the tracks near Otakaji Station on the Cebu-Ikebukuro line. In Iwasawa, when an 8-car outbound limited express train hit her and she died. According to the Hano police station, the woman got off the edge of the platform onto the tracks and collided with the oncoming train. The driver noticed the woman standing on the tracks and applied the brakes, but it was too late. There were no injuries among the passengers and crew. The train stopped at the scene for an hour and resumed operation around 11:10 a.m. Police are investigating the death as a likely suicide. According to Cebu Railway, 28 inbound and outbound lines were suspended, affecting about 2,000 passengers. The timing given in this news story, complete with the tweets by Nerissa lining up at that same time, and many fans knowing that she was from that region, then leading fans to the understanding that Nerissa was gone. Fans in the following days would leave farewell bouquets and messages, such as, "Good night, I love you, Ria-chan, forever hugs." This information now in the past week spreading in the English-speaking scene. One of the initial messages spreading this information, stating that this talent as an independent VTuber made serious allegations against the CEO of React. Others since pushing back against these serious allegations, but still stating this VTuber was disappointed and angry with React after their termination, claiming that one of the reasons that she was fired was that she had cried during a membership stream, saying that she still had to work part-time jobs just to pay for music videos and outfits. But this message also detailing this was only one of many problems piling on Nerissa that had led her to this mental state. Many still attempting to cheer her on, as her 6-month no-compete clause after React was soon set to expire, as unfortunately tragedy was still set to occur. This VTuber being, quote, remembered as one with a kind soul and a big heart and a big smile, who will be dearly missed for her endurance streams, her unique laugh, and how much joy she had singing for us. May she rest in peace. Further along today, we do have the independent Japanese VTuber Mikeneko, having earlier been banned from Twitch.tv and saying, "Please stop reporting me, Twitch admins. I'm not a content persona." That 7-day suspension then expiring, Mikeneko tweeting out, "Twitch has informed us that the ban was a mistake. Thank you, Twitch. I'm so happy." This all while Mikeneko has been garnering loads of attention in the past week, having appeared on stream again with the Japanese YouTuber Kore, even going so far as to appear with him IRL and wishing him a happy birthday. But further, this tweet regarding Mikeneko and another independent Japanese VTuber receiving 75 million views. This as Mikeneko had changed her hashtag back to what she had been using years before on Nico Nico, tweeting out that former fans had been misusing one of her hashtags and filling it with misinformation. This hashtag unfortunately being used by another VTuber for years now, that being Harusame Nakoko. This all leading this independent Japanese VTuber to change their hashtag as to avoid confusion with Mikeneko fans. Mikeneko on stream being informed this is being used by another VTuber, but at the time, not stopping. Only later after this majorly viewed tweet would Mikeneko then go on to apologize, saying, "Sorry for the overlapping tags. I will not use the tags from now on. Thank you to everyone who has supported me up until now." And that bringing us over to another independent Japanese VTuber, that being Chinami Dokugai, formerly Gundo Morei with Niji Sanji before her termination, jumping into the fray of this story by saying why not use her fan art tag with this very same hashtag. One Twitter user replying, "Hello, I don't know anything about Dokugai Chinami, and to be honest, I don't want to know. All I want to say to you is please don't hurt Mikeneko. I'm sure you're a very important person to someone, in the same way Mikeneko-san is important to many people. I'll say it again, don't hurt Mikeneko." Chinami Dokugai replying to that with much fanfare, saying Harusame Nakoko is also a very important person to many people. Mikeneko in response on stream stating, "I think I should trademark this hashtag. I'd hate for fan art to get vandalized and leaked. I wonder if Chinami Dokugai could sue me then." This all recently Chinami has appeared on Japanese television, appearing as her VTuber self. This indie VTuber now with over 147,000 YouTube subscribers, tweeting out, "If I got married, all 147,253 serious lovers across the country would cry and the sea levels would rise, so the government has banned it." And further with Japanese VTubers, we have Laplus Darkness with HoloJP, here now on her Out account, tweeting, "Immediately after my debut, I was told that I would cause problems and retire within 3 months, and then within 6 months, and then within a year, and now I'm still told by others that I'll retire soon. I keep wondering when I'll have this problem that will actually force me to retire." Laplus adding, "People are arbitrarily saying that Laplus is going to quit HoloLive, but there's no way I'm going to quit." This random Twitter account quote retweeting and saying, "Who would believe the words of a girl who canceled her anniversary live show at the last minute, claiming to be unwell?" Laplus actually going on to reply to that, saying, "I didn't cancel at the last minute. I went to the studio, consulted with the management, and we decided I couldn't perform, so I just rested at home. So if you have the flu or a cold and can't go to work or school, don't you just stay at home and play games?" That is further along, we have Celia, her modeling of Doki Bird recently becoming a meme, and now with this tweet of various clients saying when it's just face tracking and not a toggle. Celia even posting this artwork of the Doki while like many of us, also going on to watch the recent Holo Fantasy outfit reveals involving HoloJP's Usada Pokora, Shiranue Flare, Shirogane Noelle, and Hosho Marine. Hosho Marine using one of her existing backgrounds for her reveal, but the other three in Holo Fantasy using fantasy-inspired backgrounds. Shirogane Noelle even during her reveal speaking on how they were purchased. Celia, along with many others, stating, "The new Holo Fantasy outfits are cute, but why are 3/4 of the streams using AI art backgrounds?" Then giving us this screenshot and saying further, "It doesn't even look good enough to be like, quote-unquote, oops, like everything is melting into itself and it looks horrible." Many going on to find the Pixiv page for these backgrounds, which does in the tags immediately confirm they've been AI generated. However, HoloLive production potentially may have only seen this page, wherein these backgrounds are being sold on Booth in a 214 image set labeled Fantasy Backgrounds Copyright Free. And this page seemingly at no point clarifying that they are AI generated. And now some viewers may notice that I'm coming to you in a different dimension. This thanks to 3D VTuber artist Pastel helping to create this model over the past half of a year. And of course being based off of Momote's original 2D design, as we also have a very quick thank you to Ori providing us with this wonderful new background. As next we turn to HoloLive production, attracting numerous artists at Comic-Con this year. Kutada here showing off their fan merchandise for Heikos Bells, alongside Amami saying we're ready to go. Everyone please take lots of water, ikuzo. Once again, this event attracting numerous fans, artists, cosplayers, and companies alike, including HoloLive English, premiering this new artwork for their their Breaking Dimensions HoloLive English second concert event coming up later this month in New York. Itori remarking, "I'll tell my kids this was the Avengers." Mommying, focusing on Nanashi Mume and Oro Crony, and then animating those two here. More merchandise has been announced for this event, including yet another t-shirt, face towel, and folding fan, alongside keychains, badges, loads of acrylic stands, plus an acrylic panel, and laptop/tablet case. Omona also saying, "Coming soon, Omona Cross Breaking Dimensions HoloLive English second concert." Themselves potentially promising even more merchandise for this event. HoloLive Production further sending out this notice regarding Breaking Dimensions, that being that the HoloLive English new group song will be entitled Breaking Dimensions, that being released on August 13th at 8 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. And next today we turn to Takanashi Kiara, front and center on that new Breaking Dimensions artwork. Kiara now giving us this update saying, "Hey guys, just wanted to let you know I won't be streaming for a few days, super busy with work. I know I kind of warned you guys about it ahead of time anyway. There might be 1 or 2 Gorilla streams around the end of the week and evenings, and the official stream with Notica next Monday, as well as a small sponsorship stream next Tuesday. Sorry it ain't much, but lots going on right now." That is launching this weekend was the Akai Hato Birthday Celebration 2024 goods, including a hentai t-shirt, button badge, bath water bottle, and even a Taranchama plushie with the design draft credited to HoloLive English's Nanashi Mume. Also very quickly with HoloLive English, we have Mori Calliope preparing for the release of her second major album this week, and also taking part in One Piece Day, saying it was a killer show. The energy from everyone was crazy. It felt like I was the king of the pirates. Thank you to everyone who came out and supported me. Shout outs to everyone who watched online too. As also occurring this past weekend for HoloLive English was 2 brand new 3D showcases. The first of those being for Nerissa Ravencroft, and then the next day being for FUWAMOCO. Nerissa tweeting out, "You'll be there, right?" Along with 4 hours. I'm sweating. And so excited and nervous, but mostly excited. HoloAdvent's Shiori Novella getting ready to see those thighs. Attending Nerissa's 3D showcase was both Takanashi Kiara and Takane Rui of HoloLive Japan. Rui tweeting out, "Yago, LOL." A cardboard cutout of Yago making a quick appearance and then being kicked off screen by Nerissa. The CEO of Cover Corporation finding out what his voice was used for and saying, "This is how it's used, LOL." Kiara and Rui joining for a cooking show segment, leading to Kiara to tweet out, "Nerissa, thanks for having me on your 3D showcase. You joining HoloLive was really a big change for me. I'm so happy to have you as my friend. And all of her songs are bomb. Go listen to them on Spotify, etc. guys." This as a KFP member was sacrificed during that cooking show. That moment captured by Keen Biscuit saying she is cooking. More cooking scene here by Arco, while perhaps the second dish was more challenging to eat. But the jailbirds had gone on to line up all the same. Nerissa at the end of the cooking show being pelted by tomatoes. Raura Panthera saying, "No, Nerissa, don't touch her." Nara reenacting that moment with Queen Shiz. Also joining Nerissa was both Mori Calliope and Hosho Marine of HoloLive Japan. Nerissa after saying, "So glad to have had these wonderful ladies as my guests at my hashtag 3Demon debut today. Thank you so much, Kiara, Rui, Marine, and Callie. It was such a blast to mess around and sing together. Love you all so much." Marine perhaps being outclassed in a few ways, but still getting a full face and handful during the stream. That moment further captured by Lily's Asleep here with Boing, and Nico here with Nerissa makes very cute blushing faces. Congrats on the 3D debut. That 3D coming by way of Pufeorao, featuring this 3D turn of Nerissa. As further, Honaboig would post, "I was in charge of creating a 3D model for Nerissa Ravencroft's fellow Shadow, a member of HoloLive English Advent." Nerissa taking time to show off her upcoming Holo Advent merch. Listed here as a paper knife, many translating that as a letter opener. As afterwards, Nerissa's stream would end with this quote-unquote legible message. And yes, longtime Holo fans have seen worse. Nerissa further tweeting, "Just want to say, Jailbirds, I'm so grateful for you and all the love and support you've given me. I hope this 3D debut was able to give you lots of fun memories. Thanks for making this year one of the best of my life. I'll keep doing my best going into year 2. Kyla Kowalskia here with Nerissa, congratulations, it was beautiful. Koseki Biju with I love Nerissa Ravencroft. Congrats, you're amazing. Shiori Novella tweeting, "Great job on the debut. Look forward to more years together." Cooking VTuber Onigiri with You Killed It Girl. While Harasaki Nodoka would remark beautiful, and Shirakami Fubuki would provide her own hearts. Nerissa Ravencroft also later tweeting, "Now that you've seen them in 3D, are they big enough, Jailbirds? Did they meet your expectations?" Laplus. This all while after the 3D, we had a brand new original song music video release, that being from Nerissa Ravencroft's first EP, In My Feelings, the music video for Sweetest Scarlet, now available on YouTube and streaming services. Nerissa Ravencroft's artist providing this work and saying the 3D debut was fun. The new song was also really good. While HoloEN's Iris would tweet, "This must have been beautiful, gotta watch it later." While Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame would tweet, "Wow, she looks stunning. I know from monitoring." That being seen here from Lanier, Liz pulling up Nerissa on multiple monitors. To see this, Nerissa afterward tweeting out, "Point of view, you fell asleep in my lap." Das Doctor following that up with "Like mother, like daughter." Koseki Biju seeing that and also taking the opportunity to meme it up. Minutes later, Nerissa Ravencroft posting this, "Here's the angle in case you'd like to place yourself underneath." Made Mint watching Nerissa's after showcase and saying, "I was watching this full screened on my laptop when I looked over and saw the child in the hotel room next to me was hands up against the glass, full on locked on, staring into my room." As then the next night we had the 3D debut of FUWAMOCO. The twins earlier tweeting to Nerissa, "You shined so bright today, Nerissa. Your 3D debut was beautiful and your performances were stunning. Congratulations, bow bow." The day of their 3D, Nerissa tweeting, "Today is FUWAMOCO Day. We will be at their 3D no matter what." Ita tweeting out this FUWAMOCO 3D Live bingo, and wow, were we close to a bingo. Harasaki Nodoka of the HoloLive staff quickly tweeting out, "Bow bow," while Liz would tweet, "Ouch my heart." FUWAMOCO going on to show their different tales, as one is fluffy and the other is fuzzy, including this moment where Mokoko was the cameraman, leading attentive viewers to notice something major. Oimo Buster here with "Fuwawa panties are blue." Made Mint replying, "No, they're Shimapan, very important distinction." And even further quote retweeting that with, "It's very important." That's right, dear viewer, even after the FUWAMOCO 3D debut, I see them everywhere I go. And it wasn't just Fuwawa, as here with Mokoko, we have white and pink stripes on the top and bottom. KC, a full year ago, showing off those striped bottoms on fan art, and now saying, "I'm a prophet." After the 3D debut, there was an after party, the twin guard dogs breaking down the entire stream and immediately denying that this was Shimapan, instead saying they were Shima shorts. Even further on this FUWAMOCO in the morning, trying to gaslight their own viewers, saying it's been a misunderstanding. The fluffball Pero did appear during this stream, and as captured here by Roboco-san, was made into a punching bag. That moment very quickly illustrated by Das Doctor, giving us this extreme violence. As here now we have a Tori with, "This is a historical moment for the furry community," as both Nekomato Okayu and Inagami Korne would also visit FUWAMOCO on this 3D showcase. Okayu tweeting this screenshot out and saying, "Lovely memories." FUWAMOCO after also tweeting their thanks to Okayu and also Korne, stating, "Korne-senpai, I'm sure it was a hectic day, but it was so much fun singing and dancing together at the 3D unveiling. Thank you. Let's definitely play Mahjong. FUWAMOCO is serious. Please tell me the rules. LOL. Bow bow." Later, the twins would visit a fully accurate representation of Akihabara, while also going on to show their Holo Advent merch coming out soon, including a Fuwawa tail keychain and Mokoko tail keychain. Going on to react to the rest of the stream was Amaro Polka, here with Wah Wah. Takanashi Kiara also watching and stating, "The wrestling was crazy." And that's no exaggeration, as this stream did feature an entire wrestling match between the twins. This sequence actually choreographed by DDT Pro Wrestling, as credited on the video description. Nami seeing this moment and saying, "This feels like a meme." While Daku is here with, "I know the exact meme," then going on to illustrate it with the twins, followed up by Lily's asleep here with "Extreme violence." This being an exceptionally physical part of the stream, complete with legitimate wrestling moves. Lazaro Subaru superfan The Great Okan remarking, "Isn't FUWAMOCO too much of a heel? My special move wasn't blocked. Isn't this pose my pose?" There are so many things to point out. Other artists joining in, like Keen Biscuit here with Moko Sweep, Wugado with Let Them Fight, Nami here with For the Donut, Tensu saying Fair Wrestling, Jimmy here back again with My Eyes Didn't Play a Trick, Daku also here giving us that moment, while Zuchu is here with They Are Definitely Sisters Who Attack So Harshly. Made Mint still watching on and giving us this automated AI chat summary from YouTube, reading, "Viewers are discussing a fight that's taking place between two siblings. One sibling, Fuwawa, is winning. The other sibling, Mokojo, keeps getting hurt. The fight is being described as extreme violence and violence. This sequence perhaps giving us context behind this June 3rd FUWAMOCO tweet, remarking it's the type of day where you punch your little sister square in the face. Bow bow. And we had even more bow bows at the end, including these twin moons, with one of them being significantly bigger. The two leaving viewers with these silhouettes. Made Mint lastly stating, guys, I don't think we're fuzzy enough to go inside their home. FUWAMOCO after tweeting, bow bow, we're so happy that you had a ton of fun with us during our 3D debut, Ruffians. Along with, these puppies are extra exhausted, bow bow. Pavolia Rainey watching on and saying FUWAMOCO is so cute. Tyler Kowalski with congratulations FUWAMOCO for the 3D, it was very magical. Yago here with congratulations on your 3D showcase. FUWAMOCO tweeting out this message, dearest Ruffians, thank you for always being by our sides. We had so much fun wrestling, singing, and dancing for you in 3D. We're going to protect your smile forever and ever. Raura Panthera reacting with, you deserve lots of donuts. Congrats for the 3D debut, FUWAMOCO. It was amazing. Shiori Novella tweeting, great job on the debut. Get plenty of dog naps when you can. Their 3D artist, Shiba Tsukuni, memeing it up a little bit on their reveal, giving us this Fuboa, and in a separate post, this Mokoko, leading to Akiren to post, I thought I recognized that couch and pose. Now, speaking of poses, we have this one from the twins character illustrator Ikomochi, sending out this new illustration and saying, congratulations on your 3D debut. FUWAMOCO would further tweet out, Fuwa plus Moko equals FUWAMOCO. We performed our new original song, Born to be Bowdle, live. Please check out the original music video. Further adding, let's give Panda Boy-san a big round of bow bows for making our amazing new original song, Born to be Bowdle. We were so thrilled to be able to perform it for the first time for you, Ruffians. The FUWAMOCO 3D showcase opening up with the full version of Lifetime Showtime. That song's writer, the very popular VTuber Patra, remarking the full version of Lifetime Showtime has arrived. I've actually been working on it secretly. This VTuber receiving loads of new merchandise in the past week, including this announcement of their upcoming Nindoroid. FUWAMOCO here in the early morning hours, tweeting, it still doesn't quite feel real, but we're just so thankful, Ruffians. Bow bow. This stream now setting the record for the highest concurrent viewership of any 3D showcase for HoloLive English, racking up 93,000 viewers in the next night's after party. FUWAMOCO going on to thank their choreographers, along with staff, saying of the 3D team, they listen to all our crazy requests and never want to do a pro wrestling again, while also giving credit to Pero, saying, tried to ruin our 3D debut, and who? FUWAMOCO now further announcing we're going to be doing karaoke together with Azuki Senpai and Aqua Senpai. Our tails won't stop wagging, we're so excited. Tori capturing this moment and saying it was short, but I'll miss this group. As Asuka would also take time to translate the letters given to Aqua from both Asuki and FUWAMOCO. Mokoko saying, I will do my best without forgetting today's memories, and FUWAMOCO remarking, Aqua Senpai, I am always supporting you. Thank you, Aqua Senpai. Bow bow. That is also from HoloLive. We had a brand new Hologra over the weekend. Obokanaru is quarreling with Munahoshi Nova. This episode featuring a very surprise cameo that we won't spoil here, as HoloLive Indonesia kicked off their HoloID Cup 2024 event. And one of those being involved was Regloss's Kanade, seen here in this file photo. This Regloss talent waking up late and being late for the event, crying on stream, but being reassured by Kobo. Kanade not only going on to secure a win, but also earlier tweeting, when I lived at home, I couldn't turn on the air conditioner even in the summer, so I had to work up a sweat while working. But since joining HoloLive, I've received so much support that my dream of, quote, I want to have the air conditioner on every day in the summer has come true. I feel both sad and happy, so thank you. Kobo being busy with the Holo Meet in Taipei event alongside Regis Altair. Altair on his tweet here with thanks for having us and giving us that flag of Taiwan. That is HoloLive Indonesia here on August 17th at the end of this week. Will be holding their very own concert. And as part of this week's festivities leading up to Indonesia's Independence Day, we have these outfits for the girls. Shinsaku on the HoloLive subreddit explaining, for those interested, the costumes shown here are traditional Indonesian outfits, typically worn during folk dance performances from each respective region. That as we turn to another region, that being the UK, checking in on this past weekend's VeXpo VTuber convention event. As on hand there was our very own co-host Co-Dee. Take it away.
Cheers, mate. We kick off today's segment with a recap of VTuber Expo. It's the first VTuber festival in Europe and happens to take place in jolly old England. The pronunciation of the con is a long-standing debate, with HoloLive's Takanashi Kiara initially calling it VEXpo, then deciding VeXpo might be better. I agree. The event was located in the National Exhibition Center in Birmingham, right next to an airport, making it very easy for congoers to travel in from all over the globe, one of whom was the Gremlin Bunny VTuber Briette Cookiebox, who purchased a ticket to the convention despite not having a passport, then accidentally purchasing a ticket to Birmingham in Alabama, not the UK. Or is that Birmingham, Alabama? Luckily for attendees, a convention passport was available for all, where visitors could collect stamps from the various booths. Of course, there was good reason to visit the convention. Other than the famous British pub chain Wetherspoons being located opposite the convention hall, the performer and guest lineup was huge, with groups such as FaZe Connect, AN Project, Videre, Astroline, Idol, Algorithm Project, Noah Talent, and Globee all in attendance. But that's not all, as there was also a huge lineup of indies appearing for panels, concerts, and meet and greets, with talents such as Quinn and Bin Benrose participating in the virtual meet and greets, while GX Aura, Leon, Ami, Mia, and Nina taking part in the opening concert. It was Aura who went first, turning the venue red as she sang on home grounds. With this being the first convention and the first concert held by VeXpo, there were some tech issues when Aura performed her final song. Despite everything, she hoped everyone had a great time. As someone who was there, I can personally confirm there were some stutters, but fans continued to cheer on until she returned. Audience interaction and stage production was second to none, as we saw various members from Globee introduce the upcoming acts. There were smoke machines, stage lights, and pen lights changing colors for the various talent. Iron Mouse was the final act for the concert, singing way more songs than she had planned to. Fellow V-Shoujo member Kuro captured her singing and said, "You did so good, Mousy." When we thought everything was over, Globee decided to treat the concert goers with a sneak peek at their first original song, Code and Chrome. Day 2 was the big opening of the show floor, with the first panel of the day being a CEO talk with Sakana and Merryweather. Earlier in the week, Merry had been visiting London, attempting to fight royalty, and in true Merry fashion, he also attempted to fight Sakana, who appeared virtually. The panel discussed various things such as what they look for in talent, where they see VTubing in the future, what their ideal collaboration is, and why Sakana hadn't added Merry yet. Merry would then go off to do a live stream, causing mischief, or in his words, dogging. But in his defense, he did wait patiently to have words with another dog in the venue, that being Bonnie Barkswell, who was one of the talent performing at a concert on Saturday. She went on to describe her experience, saying, "I can't stop smiling like a big goof. I don't think you realize how badly I've wanted to perform in a concert for so long. It was terrifying and electric. I can't tell you enough how grateful I am to you all for making my dreams come true." Other talents performing included Da Capo and Evalia of ARP, as well as various members of AN who rickrolled everyone, and multiple members of Idol. Idol also hosted a song rally where Ruby performed hits such as Gasolina and Barbie Girl, hosting VeXpo Expecting Cute Songs, Obstacle, Ruby Runeheart. Meanwhile, Lullabelle Lullaby went on to post her experience, saying, "I almost died. I'm still nervous. I was going to have a heart attack. My voice was shaking and it almost broke, and I bit my lip." The big event for the evening was the premium concert, consisting of performances from Mint Phantom, Bao the Whale, Reina Rondronea, and Milky Queen. Time zones were against Mint, as she was the first to perform at 4 AM in the morning. She went on to post, "I had so much fun and I didn't get a noise complaint." Meanwhile, Bao went on to perform what she calls her longest concert set ever. Reina performed a stellar set, gaining a bunch of new fans. She went on to compliment the VeXpo team for the lighting, and Milky Queen closed the show to a standing ovation for her performance. Other things that could be found during the convention were a FaZe Connect merch booth selling some exclusive Dakimakuras, one of which was purchased by the Minecrafting weasel Furry Ferntail, who picked up a Dizzy Daki. FaZe Connect also teamed up with Maids of England to provide themed food and drinks. They later changed Rie's Princess Pot into a vegan chocolate cake option. Also on the show floor was some exclusive PC cases and personalized gaming chairs. Thanks to a collaboration with Noble Chairs, fans could get a chance at winning a set of the prizes. Just outside the con, you could find various fan meetups, one of which included a fan-made funeral for Aqua, who graduates at the end of this month, as well as a tribute to the other British VTuber, Amelia Watson. On the last day of the convention, we saw a solo concert from Lumi, Mint crashing the Mint fan meet at VeXpo, causing a very large line to form outside the convention halls, and Kuro surprising fans by turning up to his talk show with Domo in person. Also gaining some popularity was a makeshift wall of hags over by the message board. There you could find submitted hags that included Bonnie Barkswell, Hag Maxa, Mozumi Peachy, 35-year hag, Rima Evanstar, Horse Hag, as well as Bree's mom. Nice. As the show came to a close, a silent auction was held for all of the standees, some of which were packed off for flights, while others were cut into pieces as a last resort. But one thing we can take away from all of this is that that we look forward to seeing these two old ladies coming to next year's convention. As Steiner went on to post, two little old ladies sitting next to me in this Starbucks, looking over at the HoloLive fan meetup, marveling at the cosplay. One is now reading the wiki article for virtual YouTuber to the other. But that's everything from me. Back over to you, False.
Thank you, Co-Dee. As that is all for this episode. Once again, a gigantic thank you to my new 3D VTuber artist, Pastel. This new model featuring over 200,000 triangles, 8 animations, 62 shape keys, and 21 toggles. And also a quick thank you for all the birthday well wishes this past weekend. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe below. Send in your VTuber news to our Discord, as we'll have more things VTubers say for you soon.
The pronunciation of the redo, but fans can redo, as well as various members of AN who rickroll. Oh, next thing redo. Globey decided to treat the consult gut redo whenever. My life.